Hail you VTubers, for I bring you the awesome hat. Yes, I got myself a replacement hat. I lost one. I lost my original Michael Jackson style hat about a month or more ago. I've been meaning to replace it, so yeah, thought I'd add it in this video. I look damn good. But getting on, this is a tournament report for the, what's it now, 9th? Yes, I believe it's 9th. Check the phone. Yes, the 9th. Tournament on the 9th, the Saturday. I went 3-2, won 3, lost 2. Used Chaos Zombies, because my new super deck ain't up and running just yet, so I'm waiting for the next pack. Roll on May. Yeah, okay. First round, we're up against a Yubel deck. Kalo might be interested in this fact, because although he was running a Yubel deck, he'd never heard of you, Kalo Shade. I almost bitch slapped him because of it. So, yeah, he was running Greffers, Yubels, Armor Knights, Tomatoes, blah de blah de blah de blah blah blah. So, yeah. It was a rather interesting match. Very interesting match indeed. It was quite funny. I believe this was my first match against Yubel. It was quite interesting. It was sort of me really kind of pushing the game, and it was like, it took a while, but we really had fun. Although Rob the judge was getting kind of annoyed that we were taking a while, so we kind of had to speed up the pace a little. But basically it came down to the matter of, he played Limit Reverse, switched his Yubel to defense, got out Terror Incarnate, ditched his Ultimate Nightmare to the grave. He couldn't find a way to get the Nightmare out. If he'd had, I could have been royally screwed. But no, it was basically, he kept on field wiping with the second form of Yubel's effect. Kept on wiping all the monsters out, acting like a dark hole, which was rather annoying. So I had to keep on setting back rows like enemy controllers and things like that. So yeah, he couldn't attack because I wouldn't let him, and I couldn't attack because I couldn't get over that freaking Yubel. Because if I attack it, I take the damage and it doesn't get destroyed by battle. Now he was throwing in an interesting tech card, Debris Dragon. Now Debris Dragon seems to work really well, because you can go summon Debris, res up Yubel. You don't have to pay the cost because its effects are negated, and then all you have to do is destroy Yubel by an effect. Dark Hole, blah blah blah. You know, any old rigmarole. It was an interesting deck to go up against. Sorry for the buzzing. I'm just going to try and elevate my laptop, because it seems to be overheating a little. But yes, there we go. Yeah, it was an interesting match. I was really kind of waiting for something that could kind of get rid of the fucker. I don't know. I was hoping to try and get a Mistworm out, or a Brionac, or something that could get it off the field. Due to misplays, he forgot he could get out the Nightmare out when Terror Incarnate's moved from the field, which is kind of won me the match. Game 2. Game 1 was kind of beaten fair and square by beating down his life points. But yeah, in the end it came down to a matter of Game 2, I composed his monster and swung the game. So yeah, that's first match against Yubel. Second match was against Crystal Beasts, which Emma Blue Eyes, you may be interested in this fact. He was running a Crystal Beast deck, and it was quite fun to go up against. And each time he played a card, he would go, summon Sapphire Pegasus, and I'd go, summon Sapphire Pegasus. I summon Sapphire Pegasus. Amethyst Cat. Jesse style. It was quite funny, because when I was playing the Yubel guy, every time I heard summon Sapphire Pegasus or something like that, I used to do, I'd sort of take the mick, but not in an offensive way, and go, he summons Sapphire Pegasus. And then it sort of turned into a bit of a Sean Connery thing where I'd go, oh, it's money pay. And then it sort of turned into a Bruce Almighty moment with, and that's the way, I like it, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. So yeah, it was quite funny. We were pissing ourselves laughing, having a good game. But back to the match on the Crystal Beasts, you know, it was kind of annoying. He kind of pwned me game 1, 8k to nothing. Because Crystal Beasts, they can be fast and they can be very deadly. I know this because I've played against Emma and this guy. Now, usually, no offense to you, dude, if you're watching this video, but you do play a shit elemental hero deck. I'm sorry, but you do. The Crystal Beast deck was so much better. Bloody Grubby Crush Dragon kept on fucking screwing me over. Tribute this to destroy that. It was just like, ah! So yeah, 8k to nothing, I got pwned game 1. Game 2, I beat him. I just was like, right, I've had enough of this. Trunades, MSTs, Dark Bribes, just fucking get that shit out of here. Synchro, crazy. I believe I synchroed into Brionac and Gaianite for the win in game 2. And then game 3, it was he kind of drew a bit dead. But then I went into Mistworm, bounced his shit off the field and swung for game. So that was games 1 and 2. That was pretty funny. You know, because I was really worried I was going to lose to Crystal Beasts. Funny little fact is, he looked at my score sheet and said, ah, you lost your first game. I'm like, no I didn't. I said, look closer. He's like, oh, sorry. I actually won my first game, but he thought I'd lost it. I don't know, reading fail. So, yeah. Beat him. Game 3. What did I go up against game 3? I can't remember if it was Light Swarm's game 3 or whether it was Diva Zombies game 3. I'm not entirely sure. I believe it was Diva Zombies. Now, game 1, he beat me fair and square, no problem. His Diva Zombie deck was quite interesting. You know, he was running Tomatoes, he was running Divas, Fine Gilmans, things like that. Whereas I'm running Chaos Sorcerer and such. So, yeah. Game 1, I honestly thought I was going to win, because he activated Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgment, and I activated Dark Bribes and things like that. So he was paying all his life points. And I got him down to something like 800 and I was on 200. And he literally just beat me. Just. I believe he swung... Oh, what did he swing with? I think he just pwned me with Dark End in the end. He brought out Dark End, blew up my shit off the field and attacked the game. But it was a really close match. Then game 2, I sort of pulled a fucking massive win out my arse. Thank you to Scapegoat user Josh, who traded me that Arcanite Magician right before the tournament started, because that card saved my life so many times. In fact, in appreciation, I believe I shall dig it out of my brand new double deck box, which I bought for £7. So you think it's a bit of a rip-off or not, I don't know. So where are you? There we go. Arcanite Magician. First dead. Blow up bulb, or effect failure plus Chaos Sorcerer equals this guy. Defense mode. Blow 2 cards up. He either stays in defense mode as a meat shield, or I synchronize him again into level 8. Fucking awesome. Thank you, Shadowbreaker. I think your name is 9000 or 6000. Your Dark Magician's friend. I recommend you guys go check out his Chaos Zombie deck, because his Chaos Zombie deck is pretty darn good as well. But he gave me the idea of using Arcanite Magician, and he also gave me the idea of using Gaianite over Iron Chain. Because Iron Chain, after much deliberation, I did feel that he was right in saying that Iron Chain can help them win, because all decks need, well, most decks need the mills these days. So, you know, it's not as if I'm running Debris Dragon or anything in my Chaos Zombie deck, which I did consider at one point, but then the idea kind of faded off. That's for another deck idea. So, yeah. put in Guy Knight. Guy Knight seems to work really well because it runs over stars, and that's quite important. It doesn't have an effect, but it's just a 2600 beat stick for level 6. You can't really go wrong with that. With, you know, now that Go-Yo's gone, and if you're running Colossal Fighter, it powers him up, but it also powers up your opponent's Colossal Fighter. So, you know, you may want to run Iron Chain, you may want to run Guy Knight. It's your choice. But I run Guy Knight because, well, it worked for me. Iron Chain never really worked for me. Apart from when I duel Josh, whenever I hit him with Iron Chain Dragon, he always seems to mill out all the fucking key cards. I believe at one point I made him mill out a Mobius, Monster Reborn, and a Battle Fader, and that was pretty fucking funny. So yeah, back to the match. I went up against Diva Zombies, game 2. I blew up his ship with Arcanite. I just kind of synchro horde for a bit, and he was sort of defending himself with things like Goblin Zombies and Mystic Tomatoes, etc, etc. But I literally just beat him. What did I beat him with? I can't remember what I beat him with, actually. I should have done this Tournerment Report either on Saturday night or Sunday. I would have probably remembered more. But hey, once again, lazy. What are you gonna do? So yeah, I beat him game 2, this Diva Zombie guy. Game 3, it was sort of a heads or tails. He pulled out Dark Arm. Fucking blew my shit up, attacked the game. Was annoying, but, you know, I drew Jank. I really did draw Jank in game 3. Although, I will say, he's a good duelist. But I will say, dude, if you're watching this, please don't tell me how to run my deck. Please don't tell me what plays to do and things like that. Please don't tell me there's no point in activating responses to things. I don't know if that's your little mind trick or anything to sort of win, but please don't do it. You know, I respect you as a duelist, but, you know, don't start telling me how to play my own deck. You may play zombies, you may have played zombies a bit longer than me, I don't care, but my Chaos Zombies, my deck, I'll run it my way. But yes, so I lost against Diva Zombies, and then I went up against this guy Lance with Lightsworn. I fucking hate Lightsworn. I really hate them. I want to burn them. Yes, I do realise I'm running Raikou, but, you know, there's another card like Raikou that wasn't a Lightsworn card. I mean, yes, you've got Hain, but it doesn't target one card. Raikou does. Sometimes Raikou helps my zombie deck, sometimes he fucking screws it over. So, I don't know. So yeah, I went up against Lightsworns. Game 1, rather close match. I was going to synchro whoring. He beat me. Judgment Dragon. Duh. Field wipe. Attack. Yep. So, you know, after you can fucking field wipe. That guy's effect should be once per turn, not as many times per turn as possible. Judgment Dragon's way too overpowered. You know, the ability to field wipe multiple times per turn and to still attack for 3k, or to field wipe, drop JD field wipe, drop another JD and attack for like 6 grand. It should be at 1 or banned or be fucking errated so that his effect is once per turn. Come on, Konami. Judgment Dragon, seriously, what were you thinking? So yeah, game 1 I lost, game 2 I won. And he started in things like, he started in bloody Consecrated Light against me. Which was fucking annoying, because you can't normal summon, special summon, or target, or do anything with bloody Dark Monsters! Which is about 10 cards of my 42 card Chaos Zombie deck. So that was very annoying. Couldn't get off a lot of my plays because of it. So, yeah, I lost Consecrated Light. Then game 3. We really had to stack it up, because he was being a bit slow. Lance, dude, if you're watching this, you really need to pick your game up. I mean, you've been playing Lightsworns for God knows how long now. You really don't have to think that hard. I mean, Lightsworns are practically an autopilot deck. And that's another reason why I hate them. So, yeah, you shouldn't really have to think about plays with Lightsworn. It's just JD spam. I'll be like, this is the thing, right? I will side in my third effect failure and double Divine Wrath against Light Swarm. Yet when I get the cards, I can never fucking use them properly. Like, I'll get a Divine Wrath, yet I won't have a fucking card to discard in my hand. Or I'll get effect failure, and I'll need to use it as a synchro material. It's annoying. So yeah, I lost game 3. Won game 2, lost game 3. Then I went up against this kid which pretty much had a almost freshly bought Merrick deck, which was mainly Gravekeepers. He focused the emphasis of Gravekeepers. Give me a hard time, you know, dropping Visionaries and shit like that, trying to power it up. So I went Pulses and enemy cons, things like that. Started in my Dust Tornadoes, which helped get rid of them bloody Necro Valleys. So yeah, kind of beat him 2-0. He was a nice kid. Beat him 2-0. Gravekeepers. So yeah. Summary. One first round, which was Yubel. 1 second, Crystal Beasts. Sapphire Pegasus. Lost game 3, lost game 4, won game 5. Then me and Josh got to duel our judge, Rob. Rob, if you're watching this, big shout outs to you, my man. Your deck is awesome, very original. I do like it a lot. We can work with it, we can tweak it a little. So I'll probably have to see the deck list in order to speed it up a little. I know you might like it the way it is, but I know you're playing around with a few things. So yeah, me and Josh will be more than happy to help you out with that. This will actually be going on the YGO Thanet Facebook page, so I'll probably put a link to YGO Thanet Facebook down there. So yeah, Josh went up against Rob first using his Malefics. Josh went 3-2, same as me. So Josh got his ass handed to him by Rob. Rob just kind of went crazy on his ass and beat his ass down. And then it was my turn. This was right at the end of the tournament when they were doing top 4. It was all busy and shit. So yeah, I dueled against him. Game 1, I fucking pulled the win out my arse. I went Zombie Master, discard Plague Spreader Zombie, Special Goblin, and res back by sending 1 card to the top of my deck, Plague Spreader. I went attack, and then swung the Plague Spreader for game, which was pretty funny. I beat him by 100, he was on 300 and I beat him with Plague Spreader. That was fucking epic. And then game 2, he kind of pwned me, Caius, and amongst other things. Game 1, you denied me Red Nova, Rob. He bloody got Red Dragon Archfiend on the field, drew into a Crebons, summoned Crebons, played Monster Reborn, grabbed my other Crebons. What does he do? He activates bloody compulsory evacuation device on my Red Dragon Archfiend. I'm like, you did not deny me Red Nova! He's like, yes I did. I was like, rage! But also hysterically laughing because it was quite funny. So yeah, he kind of pwned me ass. Game 2, game 1, I pwned him with Plague Spreader. So come next tournament, the 20. 1 second, it is on the 23rd. So let's say the 23rd. We've got to have our rematch because it's 1-1 because we didn't have time to finish our match. So it's 1-1. We got to go again, dude. We got to settle this. So yeah, it was quite epic. It's fun. Got a nice few trades for the team folder. For all those of you who haven't seen it, this is the team folder. Red Eye's obviously being my card choice for the cover. Gate Guardian used to be a Cyber End, belongs to Zintrusser 1987, and Ultimate Rare Superstar Dragon belongs to my mate Jay, who is Blue Thunder Jones or Starsky Dragon, or whatever it is. Those cover cards, as I had to stress in the tournament are not for trade, but everything else is. I might at some point, if the team are okay with it, post up a trade binder video of the team folder. Picked up a few nice cards for myself. I traded off my What Hydra to a German the Bomb for a Doppel Warrior and a Scrap Chimera. Quite nice. Quite nice, quite nice. So, yeah, picked up some good trades. Bought the Dragunity structure deck. I'm not going to run Dragunity, so don't even say that. I mainly bought it for the spare cards. The Mirror Force, the Bottomless, things like that. The Hollows and the Dragunity stuff went into the team folder. I took the updated Dragon's Rage, Spear Dragon, etc. Put it into my Red Eyes deck. Obviously bought myself the double deck thing. So now I don't have to take this all the time with me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. 3 of 2, not too bad. Not doing any better, not doing any worse. You know, pretty standard. I don't mind. So yeah, at the conclusion to this video, shout out to Dark Magician 84 for awesome original decks, Halo Shade for mega awesome original decks. Seriously, they may not be like going up against X-Aves and shit, but they are so fucking original, so mind-blowingly funny that the guy deserves mega props. Emma Blue Eyes 10 for a Blue Eyes Crystal Beast deck, and in the building Rainbow Dark Era, which is like, well, I guess you call it Dark Crystal Beasts, but it doesn't run Crystal Beasts, runs it Rainbow Dark Dragon, so Rainbow Dark Era. Scapegoat user, Josh, oh buddy, oh pal. Ojama the Bomb, Lucky Wolf G, also known now as Assault Dogma. Max Warrior 72. Who else is there? Dexter. I can't remember YouTube's name, sorry dude. Everyone from the KCP, literally everyone from the KCP. Shout out to Interest in 1987s, shout outs to Mr. Sasuke Dragon or Blue Thunder Jones or whatever his YouTube is. Shout outs to YGO Thanet. Shout outs to Rob King of Huckset, our tournament judge. Awesome deck. Shout out to Matt from Groovy Frog, which helps run our tournaments. You know, you're a really nice guy to talk to, and I hope to do you sometime soon. I might have to try and make it down to one of your Groovy Frog tournaments for the fun plays. Yeah. Oh, now it decides to rain. It's been looking like it's been trying to rain for the past couple of hours, and now it's deciding to rain. Well, what do you expect when you get a few days of heat? Turning up the heat. So yeah, massive shout outs to all your original players, ex-underground members, you guys for the fight against net deckers. Shout outs to anyone who wants to be part of the NAD, you know, NeoNexudus' army against net deckers. NAD. So yeah, Richie, I've got your cards here. I still need to get those cards out of my Archetype tin, which my mate's holding on to, so I'll try and get you that. I've got Josh's Doom Kaiser Dragon here for you, which he gave me to send to you. That'll be coming to you sometime soon, dude. So yeah, that is all. We are running 24 minutes in now, so NeoNexudus, awesome NJ hat, awesome check shirt, and yeah, signing out. Peace.